Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 29th of December 2019 and welcome to week 207 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I caved into temptation and gained 12 pounds or 5.4 kilograms the week before Christmas. Not what I was planning on doing, but that's what happened anyway. As a result of this, my body mass index went from 47.4 up to 49. I'm going to start the proceedings off, just like I always do, by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 3,167 compared to last week at 3,067. So there is an increase. It's still well above my calorie allowance, but I was actually planning for this week to be going over my allowance. I wasn't planning on doing so the previous week, but this week, yes, I was planning to go over it and I was planning on gaining weight this week. Now, fluid consumption has decreased this past week to 2,761 millilitres, well below the 3,000 millilitres that I like to achieve on a daily basis. So if I now look at my step count, which you can also see in the graph above, the average of this was 1,585 compared to last week at 5,301. So again, it's a very poor result on my activity levels this week, and I've been doing absolutely nothing other than just eating. But yeah, I've been completely lazy this past week, just enjoying time to myself. It's that time where we all get to see how I've got on over the Christmas holiday. I think we all know it's going to be another gain result, but how big of a gain? So without further ado, here's my weighing result. I weigh 174.5 kilograms, which is 384.7 pounds, or 27 stone, 6.7 pounds. This means in the last week I've seen a gain of 15 pounds, or 6.8 kilograms. If I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a gain of 15 pounds, or 6.8 kilograms. So there we have it, folks. I don't do things by halves. It's another very big result this week, and I'm not surprised by this week's result compared to last week. I was expecting this week to be a very large gain result indeed, but obviously the thing that's thrown me off is last week's very big gain result indeed as well. So yeah, 2 weeks consistently where it's close to 30 pounds gain, which is the biggest gain I've ever had or seen in a very short period of time. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 49 up to 51. So I've gone back into an old body mass index classification. Not ideal. If we now look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 45% complete, and after the gain it goes down to 23.6% complete. So in the 207 weeks I've been doing this weight loss journey, I have lost a total of 156.5 pounds, which is 71 kilograms, or 11 stone, 2.5 pounds. Next week is the last few days of 2019 before we welcome in the new year of 2020. I'm planning on making some big activity changes this coming week. I'm going to dramatically increase my walking. Compared to last week, it's going to be a dramatic change. Let's face it, just 1,500 steps as an average each day is rubbish. So this coming week is going to be completely flipped on its head, and there's going to be a decent step count average at the end of that week. And I'm hoping this is going to help make a massive dent in close to this 30 pound gain that I've seen these past 2 weeks. That is my hope. And obviously there are going to be 1 or 2 days during this week where there are going to be a few more calories thrown into it. Obviously New Year's Eve, New Year's Day is likely to be a few more out of planned days, but I'm determined to lose as much weight as possible by my next weigh-in. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. If you would like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and get to see how I get on in losing the weight that I've gained over this Christmas period, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week and a very happy new year, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.